fair warning, this might be the most messed up movie I've covered yet. I remember watching this at 14 on some bootleg movie website, and the description basically said that it was just about aliens. I was going into this thinking it was gonna be some light-hearted drama movie I could enjoy the night before Christmas break, and let's just say that's not what it was at all. Christmas was ruined. Mysterious Skin is Greggaraki's take on the 1995 novel by Scottheim. Before we get started, I do have to warn you that this movie depicts how childhood sexual abuse leaves lasting effects well into adulthood, as seen through the lives of two young men. We'll be uploading this video to Rumble as usual. The story is a parallel between two boys, Neil McCormick and Brian Lackey, in Hutchinson, Kansas, who were both taken advantage of by their Little League baseball coach. We watch both of them struggle to accept what happened to them, but in very different ways. Brian's trauma would become a complete mystery for him as he left a baseball game with his coach. As absurd as being abducted by aliens sounds, this is actually a very common phenomenon. Sometimes your brain will go to extreme measures to suppress traumatic memories. Another lasting effect from Brian's trauma would be frequent nosebleeds. The night the coach took Brian home, he began to faint and have nightmares. His reckless hypersexual behavior, becoming a prostitute at just years old. During his childhood, his mom was more concerned with hooking up than anything, so her boy during these baseball games. I would find it pretty concerning if a 40-year-old man was hanging out alone with my kids all the time. Guess that's just me. Don't nothing good come out of a man with a mustache like this owning the camera.
I like you, Neil. I like you so much. It happened. That's what I told myself. It just happened.
Engaging in sex work was his way of trying to move on. And as sad as that is, it's not an uncommon story when it comes to people who engage in this line of work. Neil adds another friend to his group, Eric. Suddenly, Wendy looks like Lindsay Lohan in the Freaky Friday movie, and they create this 2000s angsty punk trio. His friend, he frees the lock, and yeah, not only does he violently him, but he also cracks him over the head with the Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo bottle. That's just some mess. Just laying there hopeless and screaming, knowing he can't really do anything. He's trapped in this man's bathroom, and I honestly thought he was gonna kill him. That would have this man. It all felt very real. It just makes you imagine the despair someone feels when this happens to them. Very, very unfortunate stuff. Once Neil arrives back home, he buries his face crying into a t-shirt. In the book, it's explained that he does this because he wants to remember the way he smelled before he was violated. This movie definitely does the book justice, and as the truth is, he now knows what happened. And that's the first step to finally healing, whatever the rest of that process may look like. This was definitely a heavy movie to watch, but I really appreciated that none of the abuse. The next movie breakdown will likely be a comparison between the highly requested Elephant and 0 Day movies. Once again, in case any of these videos get taken down, check the Rumble, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.